Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you my WWE pay-per-view DVD collection. So as you can see, I have a lot. So I'm going to try to get through this as briefly as I can. So first DVD is Armageddon 2003. And as you can see, there's like a picture. I don't have the complete 2003 pay-per-view set, but if you had all the DVDs from that year, you could see like the set, what it would like look like. There's SummerSlam 2004, WrestleMania 21. I believe this might have been the second or first pay-per-view DVD that I added to my collection. We have WrestleMania 22. We have WrestleMania 23, which of course is kind of famous because of the President versus Mr. McMahon. To the best of my ability, I do not want to make my YouTube channel a political channel. My thoughts on politics is that I don't think it really solves anything. I don't think we're ever going to have the best candidate be like the President of the United States. If I make any like kind of like statements on here, I like to base it off of like how I see it, and I also base it off of the facts. I don't want to dive into like big conspiracy theories, but I just don't think this man should have ever been like the President of the United States. I feel like people that like voted for him don't know his like history, and I think if there's anyone that's worse than Vince McMahon, it's him. So just leave it at that. Anywho, there's No Mercy 2007. I guess this is like one of the good pay-per-views where Randy Orton won his first like WWE championship. And then we have like, what else was I gonna say? We had like Randy Orton won his first WWE championship, and then later that night, Triple H won it back. So I decided to get this. One of the coolest like pay-per-view posters, I think. We have the 2008 Royal Rumble. John Cena made his return. We had WrestleMania 24. Backlash 2008. I feel like Backlash was like good when it had like the red logo. Now it has like a blue logo, but SummerSlam 2008. Of course, I have the tin version of this somehow. I believe I might have got this at Best Buy or FYE. Survivor Series 2008. This is probably either the first or second DVD. I know that it was either WrestleMania 21 or this DVD that were like the first pay-per-view DVD. The first compilation DVD I got was the Best of Raw 15th Anniversary. We have Armageddon 2008. We have 2009. And if you saw my Best of Raw and SmackDown DVD collection, I gave my thoughts on like the years in those, so I'm not gonna go through that again. Backlash 2008, 9. So at this point, I started, like as you can see, I started to collect the pay-per-views by year. At one point, before we had a WWE network, I had this goal of like trying to get all of the pay-per-views on DVD. I wanted to build up my collection, but we'll get more into that later. But at some point I sort of like stopped, and you'll see that as I continue on with this like review. But I sort of stopped because like the WWE Network is all on there. It's available online. Pay-per-views aren't as good as the compilations, so, and it takes up storage space. Royal Rumble. I think this is one of my favorite Royal Rumble moments where Edge made his return in 2010. That and the 2020 Royal Rumble was pretty good. WrestleMania 26. Oh, WrestleMania 25. I forgot to mention this. That was the first pay-per-view I watched on TV. So that was pretty cool. Back when they had pay-per-views, back when you had to pay for the pay-per-views. I feel like when you had to pay for the pay-per-views, it felt more like hyped up when you had to actually pay for the pay-per-views. Money in the Bank, Miz wins that. Kind of like when they do like a non-spoiler cover. I don't like the covers that are kind of like this. I like having like the pay-per-view poster as the cover. Kind of like how they use the pay-per-view poster on here. Okay, so have to continue this video. Somebody interfered with the last video, as you saw, so here we go. I'm gonna keep going. We have the Elimination Chamber 2011, WrestleMania 27, Extreme Rules 2013. One of the 25 to like 28 were like the best WrestleManias in modern day history. Over the Limit, Capital Punishment. I don't understand why WWE does these weird one-off pay-per-views. Money in the Bank, probably one of the best matches. I think Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker and John Cena versus CM Punk. Two top best matches in WWE. Of course, we have Alberto Del Rio, who was kind of like pushed for a while, and then he got like released, I believe. He did some controversial stuff. Vengeance. 2011 was like an awesome year. I believe I had mentioned this earlier, that if you want my thoughts on these years, go to find my Best of Raw and SmackDown DVD video. I give more in-depth thoughts. Royal Rumble 2012. I think I'm running out of storage space, so I'm going to have to like try to rush through this so I can fix that after. So here we go. The Limit. No Way Out. Yep. CM Punk. I'd say that based off of like in-ring ability, my favorite wrestler is Shawn Michaels. But based on like character and personality, it's probably CM Punk. I feel like I relate to CM Punk a lot. I'm like a big fan of like Marvel. He's kind of a big fan of Marvel. Feel like we're not really like afraid to speak our minds. I'll do the best I can to give you like my honest thoughts on things, and I don't care whether or not you like it or not, I guess. SummerSlam 2013, Night Champions. Some of these DVDs are dusty because I haven't watched a lot of these in a while. I don't usually watch pay-per-views. I don't usually go back and rewatch the pay-per-views. I used to, but it takes up a lot of time. It's better to just like look up the moment I want on YouTube. Or I can just like fast forward to the moments I want to see on the WWE Network if I'm interested. Let's see if I can fix this. WrestleMania 30. I remember watching this. I was like stunned when the streak ended. Extreme Rules 2014. Payback. One of my favorite pay-per-views. The first like 2 years of Payback were like the best. Chicago wrestling events I just think are like really great. I've always wanted to go to like Chicago and maybe like experience. I feel like Chicago is like a big wrestling town. Night Champions 2014. Hell in a Cell. Sting made his debut. I feel like Sting could have had a better run in WWE. Royal Rumble. Fastlane. WrestleMania. Extreme Rules. Payback. Money in the Bank. Okay, having a little bit of a mess here, so SummerSlam, Night Champions, Hell in a Cell, I guess this is when I started to slow down on watching WWE events, because Vince McMahon's booking from like 2016 to like 2019 got very bad. I've given my thoughts on that in other videos. You can go check those videos out. And as you can see, I slowly stopped collecting the pay-per-views. Just aimed to get like the big four. The double features. Hang on, gotta fix something on the TV. Okay. SummerSlam. Royal Rumble. 2018, the pay-per-views were like extremely long. They're kind of long now. I feel like pay-per-views are like extremely long, and I don't know how to give you more of my thoughts in a few minutes when we get there. Well, I guess we're not going to get there because I just realized I don't have those DVDs. But I was going to say that like WWE doing these like 2-night events kind of taken away from like what made the event special. Too big for just one night. This I understood because it was like the pandemic. But I kind of thought they were going to go back to one night. But now they're doing it like 2 nights. We got like, what, a 2-night. I heard we're going to have like, what, a 2-night Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, and WrestleMania. It's getting crazy. I just prefer when they did like one night. Because I don't want to dedicate my whole entire weekend to watching like wrestling. I just prefer when they did it one night, have it be like a 4-hour show, made it feel more special. But now it's like And right here, I stopped collecting the pay-per-views because at some point they stopped making the DVDs, and I don't know. It takes up shelf space, and that is my WWE pay-per-view DVD collection. Subscribe for more videos.